Alright, we're going to be discussing about ethics, and we're going to be discussing ethics of software engineers. So, what do you think ethics is?
Ethics. Well, yes, we expect a professional to excel. That's how I would say.
You expect
Someone, according to his profession, must excel. What is sad.
I don't know what you think.
for me, I will discuss ethics on like a personal level. I'm looking at ethics as a way of conduct, in which a person behaves, to become a better person. You understand? Like things you do that people look at people will look at those things as moral. You get?
Okay.
Society. So
Moses?
To me, I look at ethics at two angles. One professionally and one socially, the perspective of the society. First of all, what the society expects you to do. Your actions have to be right, have to be in line to the morals. Those are the accepted behaviors of the society. And your actions still, they also have to be in line with your profession. Now, as in ethics, it is professional behavior. Actually, you are a software engineer. What are you expected to do as in how your profession puts it forward? That's how I would define ethics.
Yeah, for me what I can say about ethics is ethics is a professional thing. It only deals with professional, not social, because when you go to social, then that will become moral, not ethics. And now the definition of ethics would be ways of trying to have a better life, ways that are designed by humans in a pursuit of having a better life. That's what I think.
But there is as you are talking about a better life. Remember, your actions, they are going to affect someone else in that society, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, but
So viewing
by
ethics only to your side is, me, I look at it as it's very
no,
minor.
it's not to it's one side. It is a professional thing that is supposed to be upright in the entire profession because they think it will be the best for business. You get?
For me, I think ethics is something that you do to better your life, irrespective of anyone else.
now, if I may ask you a question, you're talking about bettering your life. Do you mean that if you did something that
helps you better your life.
better your life,
kill
but
me.
then you're affecting some other people? Does that
So long as
mean-
you've done something to improve your life, I think that is.
I don't
No,
think so,
no.
because look at it in this case.
That's
As a
ethics.
software engineer, assuming we create a system, for other people to use, but you find that it's
which
affecting
can
those
you-
other people negatively.
Yeah.
You understand? Like in class, you remember
But
the
it's
Makula,
helping you.
the thing we discussed about the lawyer. Now, you remember that app was affecting the lawyer in many ways on Facebook, our friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Was that really ethical? Don't you think it was affecting her? And
So I try to tell me that ethics is doing something that is going to help others.
no, I think it helps both. Just to
It helps
make
everyone.
It has to get all.
Everyone in
you,
a certain
it makes
way.
you a better
professionally
person,
and the
but then you
society
also
way
don't
you're
affect
also
the
going to-
society.
Guys, allow me define ethics in this way. There are personal conducts for a profession in this area of what?
Yes.
Of what?
Yes.
Look at this.
So as a software engineer, what are
You're
what do you
supposed
think?
to do something.
One of the
because-
conducts a software has to exhibit is the integrity.
Exactly.
Integrity of the person, of the
Right.
client's data
Yes,
information.
that's my whole point. You get?
Yeah.
So when you create something, when you create a system that other people, you have to look at that. How will it affect the people you're creating it for? If
But
it's
also-
going to affect their lives negatively, then I don't think that's
But-
doing it.
But you look at this also.
On the principles
My
of
boss
ethics, you
may
remember
be-
something about so
I'm
that
an
a software engineer should do what?
Okay.
I'm an engineer,
Yeah.
and my boss gives me this job to make an app that is going to benefit the society, but indirectly it may be punishing me. I'm not deriving happiness from it. Is that thing ethical?
That's-
Of course not. No,
Yes.
No, I don't.
So it
No,
means
no.
it is
class.
two-way.
You have the
Look, the
context.
society is going to benefit, but me is bringing
You're not-
this job,
Yeah.
disgrace to me.
Yeah.
I can't be happy
Do
with
something
it.
to make you happy,
is,
that's it.
okay. The thing is, if you sign the document somewhere that you're going to do this work, then you're supposed to abide by
Yes.
the rules.
That's by
So,
ethics.
irrespective of
Whether
affecting
it-
you or not.
Yes,
Let me tell you,
exactly.
some people decide to go for jobs. Not because,
You
not because
realize
they want
that-
them, but because
You realize that someone different ethics ways of what? Looking for ways to better your life. Better your life. So if you do something for someone to be happy,
And you're
Now-
not happy.
now-
I
now-
don't
now-
know.
now- that
in
is-
conclusion, it means it has to make you happy and
Yeah.
that someone also happy.
happy. Everyone
So
is
that's
supposed to be
ethics.
happy.
Yeah,
so
on a
as a software
professional
engineer,
level.
so as a software engineer, as a profession, at the professional level, you have to do something that can make you happy. Alright? As a software engineer, do something that can make you happy and then can make someone else happy.
That is ethical, yeah.
Oh, what
So,
But in most of the time, you'll find that most of the actions which humans do, first of all, you need to satisfy your
you
own
need to
good.
sacrifice
So-
your own
But
so
sometimes
now-
it may be better to satisfy my good, but it is harming you.
So now I'm looking at the scenario that you brought. Like if your boss, gives you work to do whatever and stuff like that, I would consider that unethical. In other words, if something is not making you're not benefit, you're just doing the job. Of course, there are very many apps out there which we use and we feel they're affecting our lives. You get it? But then there is nothing to do about it, so we consider that unethical, right?
Now, if you are
By the way,
if you're the engineer, what do you
if I may
do?
ask-
Do you quit the job or you continue with
If I
the job?
may ask-
May I continue with the job because
If I
I
may
want
ask
to
you
survive?
if I may ask, first
course.
But so it means that's not ethical.
That's why we are being taught how to be.
let me ask,
ethical.
if I may ask, what do you think are some of the actions that are not ethical or are ethical to software engineers? What do you think you can do that is unethical as a software engineer or is ethical?
Okay, let me take this example. You remember about the national registration, national ID program that has been running around. Me as an engineer may not want to expose my data to third party. Already that one is harming me and I'm the one developing that software. Are you seeing it? But it is going to make a public good, everyone is going to be registered, it's identified everywhere, at least currently. If it is opening a bank account, everything is easy. But to me, since I exposed my birthday, my what, I will feel bad.
Your personal information.
So is that
So
ethical?
you think that
It's unethical.
It's ethical.
No.
It's ethical.
Look at this. As long as it's according to the standard, I mean the conditions under which you signed the agreement,
But is
working
it satisfying me?
Those are moral standards.
Is it satisfying? Am I deriving happiness from it?
those are not moral. That's ethics, man.
Guys, let's talk about things like hacking, things like maybe
Most
software
definitely
piracy.
is unethical.
Hacking
Yes,
is
as a
unethical.
software engineer.
Because you are-
that's why even in
yeah.
some states it's illegal.
It's
Hacking.
illegal.
To a hacker.
So,
So-
it's all about moral.
Yes.
No, hacking also you're bringing in that area. Hacking is also not only bad, but it's also good.
It's good, but
No,
does that make
no,
it ethical
no.
professionally?
Because we
Hacking
are like
is not
someone was
good.
like
It's not good.
someone
It's
was
very
like
illegal in some
wait,
countries.
wait, someone was like you're doing something to better yourself. Hacking, you might be
Hacking a bank
hacking a
to
bank
steal money.
to steal money, which
For you
But,
to be happy.
but does
to
it?
get this.
But what about those employees who work there, who are responsible for keeping that money? Will you have
But
bring
you
them
see,
happiness or
this definition also becomes wrong sometimes because you cannot say you're doing something to better your life and then you're going to hack into a bank. You yourself, you know
Yes.
that what you're doing.
Now
is
that
not good.
definition is out.
So it's totally unethical.
me, I'm seeing it.
It's
I look
totally
at
unethical.
Okay,
two
I give you
what
another.
definition are you
I give you another
you have
say.
to satisfy.
I give you another say.
Like you are developing a software, you have to satisfy your client and you also.
Okay, forget about hacking. How about piracy? You get a software, then you pirate that software. I use it. I give it to the public. They use it. Then
But look at the developer. The good thing is you code. You are a programmer. You know you spend sleepless nights and they are using your program out there without even giving you a penny. Would you
so
feel
good.
better
Okay.
or
So-
even happy?
the conclusion is that ethics is something that you do to better your life and then
maybe some
do it in the
example.
interest of the public. Yeah, that's all. Okay, so that's our conclusion. So I'm called Emma Mbonye Emmanuel.
Agaba Alan.
Isaac Omboka.
I'm calling Masereka Moses.
Okay, thanks. That's all.
Thanks, sir.
Let's play it, man.